Florida senator about to be on the biggest stage of his life. Miami Republican Marco Rubio will introduce Mitt Romney tomorrow night at the party's national convention in Tampa. News Channel 5 anchor Michael Williams is live in Tampa with Senator Rubio's story tonight. Michael?
Hello, Kelly. How big a star? Take a look at the media orbiting around Senator Marco Rubio on the convention floor earlier today. By the dozens, they thronged around him ahead of tomorrow night's introduction of Mitt Romney. Quite an honor for a freshman senator. He was a Tea Party darling when he was elected in 2010, but Marco Rubio, young, thoughtful Republicans say, Hispanic, when they're trying to attract Hispanics, all that makes him the perfect package for the GOP as a rising star. And he says he'll talk about choices tomorrow. Choices, he says, are best represented in his mind by electing Mitt Romney. Here in parts what Senator Rubio had to say.
Well, look, I mean, this election is about the choice the country has about the role government should play in our country. And really, I mean, that is what this choice is going to be about. It's not a choice between a Republican or a Democrat simply. It's a choice about much more than that. So tomorrow, I mean, my job is to introduce the next president of the United States and to do so in a way that makes it clear to people what their choice is. And
a smaller government versus bigger government debate. It is one we'll hear a lot of in the days leading up to the election for Marco Rubio. And somebody said, what'll be different tomorrow night? Keep in mind, it's the biggest national stage he's ever been on. And when he was asked that question, he smiled. He said, oh, about 39 million people. It's a chance for him to have a national imprint on his party in a way he's never had before. And speaking of stars, Paul Ryan tonight, the Wisconsin congressman and the #2 on the ticket, will speak. We'll have all of that, and of course, be following Senator Rubio's remarks throughout the day. Us and about, 20 dozen or so other media colleagues here. Kelly, back to you.
I'm sure you're in very good company. That's right, Michael. And I was going to say exactly that. I mean, a big stage for Marco Rubio, an even bigger stage tonight for Paul Ryan. What is the anticipation like in advance of his speech?
Well, everybody knows it's his coming out party in many ways, too. Paul Ryan, the Wisconsin congressman, not well known nationally, but his fingerprints are all over GOP budget blueprints about smaller government, about reforming Medicare. Paul Ryan, as former New York mayor and presidential hopeful Rudy Giuliani said today, has a chance to convince people that Republicans do not want to gut Medicare, a Democratic lie, quote unquote, from Giuliani, but instead want to reform it so it can be saved. So it's a chance for Paul Ryan to identify himself with the GOP and the wider electorate. His big chance comes around 10 o'clock tonight.
Michael Williams in Tampa. Thank you, Michael. We'll be talking to you again soon.